Alright everyone, right, this is actually my third outing this trip. I was lucky enough to get something on the first evening. This morning all I saw were a couple of does that were just off our ground, so that was the only sign of any deer this morning for me. I'm going to come out this afternoon. It's still a bit early yet, but what I'm going to do is going to sit myself in a high seat for about, I don't know, maybe a first hour or something like that, and then go for a wander. I think I might go down to the bottom end, similar to what I did this morning, but I know, well, I say I know there's a buck down there. There has been a buck down there. There's obviously the one that I missed a couple of videos ago. So you never know, I might come up, catch up with him again. But it's just a case of going out and seeing where I can find. One of the other lads said that there was some at last time, a few weeks back, around where the high seat that I'm going to get into, but I seem to be jinxed with high seats. I either don't see anything, or if I do, it's just something racing across a ride, and then that's about it. So maybe my luck will change and something will happen, but I don't know. Come on, Tal, let's have a wander. We're in. No foxes before deer. Well, there don't seem to be much happening here, apart from a couple of foxes that come across, but I'd rather wait for a deer when you're paying for it. I ain't really seen much down here, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way up to the top end again. Seems like the curse of the high seat has done me again. I gradually work my way up along the ground. I'm on the centre track that's got quite high trees on either side, but there is a ride. Basically, it's the other end of the ride from where I was sat on the high seat, and I do spot a heat source just down to the left, only about maybe 30 yards in front of us, but it's just tucked down behind that tree. Get myself set up on the sticks just to see where it is. You never know. There's quite long grasses, so it's not easy to tell. Just see a set of ears. Doesn't look like there's any antlers there though. No, pops his head up, just a doe. But the thing is, you've got a doe there, you never know if there's a buck somewhere nearby. I have been pointed out that they shouldn't be using the scope as a spotting scope, but I'm looking for a deer. There was one, and no buck, so I carry on my way up. I get into centre Clearfell, I keep scanning around all over the place, I get down to one side, I decide to have a wait and see if anything turns up. Scanning round, but it's still very quiet. No, nothing again, so keep on walking on. For those of you that might have recognised, that was a spot where I spotted that buck on the May trip, and where I pulled the trigger on a dead man's click. So I'll keep working my way on, get up onto the far clear fell, and just before those midges decide to get a bit too crazy, the midge net goes on. Now I'm there for about 40 minutes. Again, the sun's going down, not seeing anything until all of a sudden I spot one just out in the young trees in front of me. Now it is moving across to the right, so I need to sort of like try and get a little bit closer, but luckily it does turn back on itself and start coming back to the left and just about coming back towards me. So rifle back on the sticks and getting my scent ready. Camera on, obviously. Woo! Woo! Ah, yes. Sit up, sit up. Well, it's that time again. It's literally 10:07. I think sun's setting now, but it's grey, clouds over, and it's definitely darker tonight than it was last night. Tal's a bit eager because it definitely dropped. Now I don't know how it'll come out on my GoPro because I didn't realise it was in my midge net. And once again, the midges are going balmy. But it looked quite a nice one from what I could see. It's difficult, especially going through this camera, because it does darken the view because it takes about 20%, 25% of the light coming through your scope. And then with your midge net at top of it, it's even darker, but it will gradually come in closer and closer and closer. I bet it's barely 40, 45 yards away. So this one dropped on the spot as opposed to what the last one did, which is a bonus. Oh, midges again. So I'm going to go and get him sorted. Just wondering which way to take him back. Probably back through centre, the easiest one. I'll see if I can get him into my bag this time rather than trying to drag him, because that'll be a bit of a trek to drag. Last thing at night, typical. But I think the rain's coming in tomorrow, and I've got a couple, so I'm quite chuffed, to be totally honest. Can have a bit of a lie-in and then just have a steady road home. Can't get too many because I ain't got too much room in the fridges, or fridge. Bloody midges. Right, let's go and have a look, shall we? Right, that's a little bit better. Tally, heel. Just wait. Wait. Tally. Definitely eager. Tell. Get on. it's going. It's coming back, whichever way. I'm guessing it's just there then. Is that it, lad? Is that it? Good lad. Good lad. At least I don't have to, didn't fall in water and I don't have to drag it out from under a tree. What was that? Just tap the eye. Do you know what? I think I've seen this guy in a camera. Do you know what? He's with a lovely pair there. Oh, it's still a 6 point though. Look at that, he's got his 3 on that side. And then that one there, that one there, that one there, and that one there. Looks like the 2 broken ones, but another lovely animal though. Another stunner. Where's he gone now? Tal! Somewhere over there. Come on. Come on here. Munchkin. Up. Good lad. Stay there. Got grass all over in your face, mate. Well, I'm definitely chuffed with him. Right, I'm going to just drag him over this ditch and get him sorted on the other side, I think. But yeah, I think, like I said, he's the guy that used to be in the orchard area that I've had on camera. Now, when I checked the camera this time, there was no on it, and I don't know if it was because there's a bit of bracken on the front of the camera that kept waving, and it just kept on going off. In fact, I had nothing on it whatsoever, just that bit of bracken. But what I'll do is I'll get the footage from the last time I was up, because I ain't done out with that yet, and I'll get a few videos up now just so you can see what it looks like and see if you think it is the same. Right, so I didn't actually film any kind of outro for this video, so I'm just doing it now. It's a couple of weeks on and I've got the head all boiled out. I don't know, you can see there from the antler. So basically this top bit's been broken off, if I get it in shot. This bit's been broken off, and then he's got like an extra tine to this side, which is either broken or it's worn. I think it's had a bit of it chipped off of it. Other than that, I think he looks quite, you can tell on camera that he looks like, on the trail camera, it looks a bit off, where I don't know if this bit looks quite as tall or sort of now than what it looks on the camera. The camera looks a little bit taller. I don't know if that's the lens, how it's warped it basically, but you're not going to see many that have got broken off on one side and then it's full on other side in a similar sort of area, or I wouldn't have thought so anyway. So I do think personally it's the same one. Put down in comments and tell us what you think yourselves, because it's interesting to know. Obviously the video's not brilliant on the trail cam. I just have it up there just to see what's about, not for definite IDing. But that's that one. Obviously I got the other one done from the week before. Looks a little bit heavier, that. It's not quite so nice and neat, a bit narrow, but he's definitely a little bit heavier in the antler. But it was a decent animal. Both have been turned into sausages and burgers and bits of frying steaks and what have you for medallions. But that's them sorted. Something else I'd like you to do is go over to another YouTube channel. So it is for the Cigar Smoking Hunter. So James is almost up to 1,000 subscribers, and it's one of those little milestones that it's nice to get to. It allows you to do different things on YouTube. So he's doing a similar thing to me, going out, self-filming deer stalking, which isn't the easiest thing to do. So give him some support, get over there, go and watch his content, give him some likes on his videos, and make sure you subscribe. Something else as well, I've got a few things. It's getting up to the game fair, and I'm going to be at the game fair. I'm going to be on the Pugs and Drummers display stand with Simon Whitehead, who does a ferreting display. He always kindly invites us on for the last few years. So I've got a few knives I'm just about getting sorted, so I'm just going to spin camera around. Right, so first of all, I've got these three. So these three are original catchers. So I've got a wood and resin. I've got a bright glow-in-the-dark pink one, and I've got another poplar bill there with a rabbit mosaic pin. I almost forgot what they were called then. Those are all done, apart from the blades. The blades needs cleaning up and sharpening. I've also got this one that I've still got to do, which is that one I'm going to acid edge with a couple of others and then put this white handle on. That's going to be the last one that's going to be made up for the show. I'm playing about with these at the minute. So this is a castrum polishing or strop wax, or it says strop paste, but it's actually quite hard stuff. I haven't used it before, so I'm going to have a play about with it. So there's different compounds. So basically there's quite a coarse compound, medium, so that's sort of like your general use one, and then the fine one, which has got that green chromium paste that you'll notice for a lot of other waxes, especially with the other waxes that I've got for the other strops that my strop kits that I make. I'm going to be taking some of them to the show, so I know somebody's asked me for one, so I'll put that to one side. The rest of them will be coming with me. What I've got in here, so I've got some Kydex work on the go at the minute, so that's one of those catchers similar to what I've got on the bench on the opposite side. That's going to be for the belt loop. I've now started doing those slightly differently, so it's a thicker material. So I used to make them out of 2mm Kydex. I've now started making them out of 3mm Kydex. The difference is now it has to be bolted on. I can't rivet it onto the into that sheath, because that's 2mm Kydex, so that makes it 5mm. The Kydex rivets just don't go that thick, so basically that'll all be riveted on. So it'll be probably about 4 rivets outside there, 2 of which will then have bolts going through, which will connect that on. That's in there is one of these, just been moulded, so I can get that taken out. That's my Kydex clamp, which has got one of those in it at the minute, just to holding it in place while it's cooling down. Yeah, there's no technical about this knife making, lark. It's don't try and sort of like get people to believe you're about mystical things and what have you, because it's not. It's just that basically everything's easy with 2,000 hours of practice. So last few things I've got on my bench. So I've got a full webbing rifle sling. That one is going out for an order. I've got to get in touch with the guys just to make sure that he knows that it's done. I've got some row catchers all here. So I've got a couple with Kydex on. So these ones, I've sculpted the handles on them, handles on G10, so that's like a camo one, orange and black one there, and then I've got 4 in leather sheaths. So that one is, I think that one's either spotted beech or it's spalted chestnut. It might be spotted chestnut, that one. That one will be, what's that one? Maple, that one. That one's got the same handle as that one on the outside, but that one hasn't got an acid etch blade, but it soon will do. And this one here, that one's another one, but that one's going out as an order. I've just got to send him out a message to say that one's done, and I can get that one posted. So a little bit of an update for you as well. Like I say, if you're going to the game fair, make sure you come and see us at the Pugs and Drummers stand. Come early, because if it's not what's happening, I'm going to go and get packed up and go for a walk around at about 3 o'clock. So make sure you come and see us first. I think we're going to be close to one of the entries anyway. So you can always pop straight in and just say hello. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, as per usual. Get yourself over to James's channel and the Cigar Smoking Hunter, and get yourself subscribed on there as well. So thank you very much, guys. We'll see you later.